Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll discuss how to read and write in a binary file. We'll see this with an example. First we'll discuss the example and later on we'll execute the code in Python. Binary files are also stored in terms of byte, that is zeros and ones. It is not human readable. To work with binary file, first we have to import pickle, which is used for serializing and deserialization of any Python object structure. We want to store the data given by the user in a dictionary. For that, we have to create an empty dictionary. Then we have to open the file in WB mode, which is used to write binary file. There are 4 datas: item number, item name, quantity and price that we want to write in binary file. For that we have to ask from the user these 4 datas. To write the dictionary in binary file, we have to use dump function. Pickle.dump within bracket dictionary. Then we have to write the file handle. After doing all this, we have to close the file. To read the file, we have to use load function. After loading the file, now we can use print function to see what data are there in the binary file. Now we will create a binary file with data item number, item name, quantity and price, and we will read the binary file. To write and read from binary file, first we have to import pickle module. The pickle module implements a fundamental but powerful algorithm for serializing and deserializing a Python object structure. Now we'll create an empty dictionary in which we will store the data given by the user. DIC is the dictionary. Now we'll open the binary file in write mode. Here item file is the file handle. Item file is equal to open item.date, WB mode. WB mode is to write in a binary file. If the file does not exist, the file will be created. If the file exists, Python will truncate existing data and overwrite in the file. We have to be very cautious because the previous data will be lost if we will open the file in write mode. Here we are seeking an answer from the user. If he want to add more data, then he has to press Y. If not, then he has to press no. For that, I am declaring a variable ANS, which is by default Y. We are using while loop. The loop will be executed until the user will give answer N. Item number is equal to int input, enter the item number. /t will give some space. We want to get 4 inputs from the user, that is item number, item name, quantity and price. Here item number is int, item name is string, quantity is integer and price is float. To get the item name, we have to write item name is equal to input, within bracket we have to write enter item name, then /t. Here item name is a string. We don't have to convert it to integer or float. Now we want to get data for quantity also. For that we have to write quantity is equal to int input enter quantity /t. Here quantity is the number of items, which is again an integer. To get the price of the item, we have to write price is equal to float input enter price /t. We will get 4 datas from the user. Now we have to add all the datas into the dictionary, and from the dictionary we have to write to the file. In this program we are using dictionary to write the data. We can use tuples, list or any other Python object. Now we'll add the data into the dictionary. DIC item number is equal to item number. Here we are giving values to the keys of the dictionary. DIC item name is equal to item name, and DIC quantity is equal to quantity. DIC price is equal to price. To give the same name as we are getting data from the user, I am simply copying the variable names and pasting after is equal to. Now item number is copied. Then item name. Now we'll paste quantity. Then we'll paste price. Now we'll write into the file from the dictionary. For that we have to write pickle.dump dic comma item file. Here object dic is being written on file opened with file handle as item file. To write an object onto a binary file opened in write mode, we should use dump function of pickle module. Here the syntax is pickle.dump object to be written comma file handle of open file. Now we are getting answer from the user whether he want to continue. To add data in the file, if he will give Y, then he can add data in the file. If he will press N, then no data will be entered. The execution will stop. Here we will use one if condition. If the user will press capital N or small n, the execution should stop. We'll use break statement, else the loop will continue. Python file method closes the open file. Now we'll close the file. For that we have to write item file dot close. Once we will close the file, we cannot read or write anymore. Now we have completed the writing in binary file. Now we'll do the reading part. To read the file, we have to open the file in read mode. Item file is equal to open, within bracket we have to write item.dat comma RB mode. RB because we want to read a binary file. We have to make sure that if we are opening a binary file in read mode, then the file must exist, otherwise an exception, a runtime error is raised. And also in an existing file, when the last record is reached, the end of file is reached. It will raise UF error. To handle this exception, we are using try and except block. While true, it will become false when the end of file is reached. DIC pickle.load will unpickle the object being read from the file. Here the file is item file and the object is dictionary. In the question we are given an format how we want to get the output. For that I am simply copying the format print item number /t DIC item number, then print item name /t comma DIC item name, now to get quantity we have to write print quantity /t comma DIC quantity. To get the price we have to write print price per item /t comma DIC price. To print the amount we have to copy DIC quantity multiply by DIC price. We will get the total amount. Reading, writing in text file, binary file and CSV file is very important. For exam point of view, this year CBSE is organizing MCQ for term 1 exam and last section is devoted to file handling case study questions. This video will help you to do that. To handle the UF error, we will write except UF error. Now we will close the file. Now we will execute the code and we will enter values in the binary file and we will check whether we are able to read it or not. I am simply adding the values and now we are pressing no as we don't want to continue to add more data. Now we can see the data after reading the file. Hope this video is beneficial to you. Thanks for watching.